building tonight. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Durant. Brook Lopez is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's George in at the 2. And for Chicago, Miles Bridges is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Harden. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, for both teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
Now, here's Bane. After the miss from KD. Embiid with the screen on McCollum. Harden's shot is off. Here's New York. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Durant. James Harden missing on the 3. 5 to shoot. KD with the bucket. Durant's got the opening basket of the game for the Knicks.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Dort with a screen for Durant. Right side, Dort. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Back to Harden. Pass to Embiid. Over Hartenstein. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Dort misses. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Embiid. From deep. Again, Embiid missing. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's McCollum. James Harden picking up that last basket. McCollum kicks to Lopez. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's McCollum. Over Harden. New York, no good that time either. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Now, here's Moody. Back to Bridges. Here's Bane. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. KD passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Okay, Brook Lopez. We see you can still get up.
Pass to Moody. Now Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Now here's McCollum, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good with the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Moody finds Grant. Here's Bridges. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
KD passes to Lopez. Back to KD. Outside, Dort. Offensive rebound. McCollum outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Harden kicks to Grant. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Lopez. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside, Dort. Shot from 12. And it's Durant missing. Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Grant. Oh, look at that.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. McCollum dishes to Durant. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Moses Moody. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Buffs checked in, and New York with a change here, too. Gordon's checked in, and Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Taking a look now at some numbers for McCollum. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 21 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
Stolen by McCollum. Fires the 3, and it's Kevin Durant with the 3. KD's got 7 points in the game.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Bane passes to Harden. Here's the screen. Count it. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Durant kicks to McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, he's not just a perimeter threat. McCollum is also skilled at finding ways to score inside.
Here's Huff. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Marcus Smart's checked in for New York. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
The defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Hartenstein with the screen on Grant. Here's KD. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
There's the pick. Harden against McCollum. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. No good on the shot. And it's McCollum off the drive. Pass to Gordon. Outside Durant. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Bulls. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Alex Caruso comes in for McCollum. On defense, New York, leading by 5. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Here's Huff. From outside, off the mark. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Robinson. It's blocked. Back to Durant. Caruso kicks to Smart. New York needs to get off a shot. Caruso, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Grant with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. To the inside. Here's Harden. Robinson with the block. They get it back. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Bane passes to Huff. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Kevin, back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Al Harden, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Harden finds Schroeder. Outside, Bane. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. He has 6.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Gordon dishes to Durant. 52 seconds left to play in the first. New York missing again.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The Knicks with the lead. Now Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Bane against Durant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 16 points for KD.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And here is Bane. Wow! Huge bucket beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dennis Schroeder is out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then there's Grant. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Huff in at the 5.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Pass to Robinson. And here's McCollum. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Caruso. Misses the three. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
What I love is that they never gave up on themselves. From the start of that game, they believed in their ability to win.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
Clock at 6. Smart puts the pick in for McCollum. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stewart kicks to Grant. Bane against Gordon. Bane, no good. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. On the wing, Bane. Back to Schroeder. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Smart finds McCollum. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bane looking around. Again, the miss by Bane.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
James Harden, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by KD. Grant for three. Knicks with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
New York, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Moody. Harden outside. Trying to end the drought. In traffic, Harden puts it in.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
There's a screen by Robinson to the middle. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Harden will bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Bane against McCollum. From the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Huff's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
McCollum against Bane. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. Grant down low. Defended by Gordon. No good from Grant.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Robinson up top. Pass to KD. And here's Gordon. He's covered by Grant. It's Durant on the wing. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Caruso against Harden. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bane. He's got 11. Just 5 to shoot.
Such a hard worker. Bane was ready for any physicality that came his way.
For Chicago, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. That one is off. The Knicks making a switch here. Dort's checked in. He hits the second from the line. New York's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Durant, the pass to McCollum. Kicks it out to Gordon. Hartenstein with the screen. Oh,
Kevin Durant, unreal.
Harden dishes to Embiid, and it's Grant in the corner. Embiid with the screen on McCollum. Grant the pass to Bane. Launches a 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Durant kicks to McCollum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter. Harden the pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by New York. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. McCollum finds KD. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And then for New York, Lopez, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Alex Caruso in for McCollum. Back to Hartenstein. Lopez passes to Dort. The wide open look for Durant. Knocks down the 3 ball. KD's got 23.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Embiid against Hartenstein. Harden can't hit. The Knicks leading by 5. Caruso with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Moody. Grant outside. And here's Harden for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort kicks to Caruso. KD looking around. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. And Embiid pulls it down. Bulls trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Caruso. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
And they're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And Embiid throws it down.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Chicago making some changes. Bridges is checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Bane in for Dennis Schroeder. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level. But Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
Embiid with a screen on Caruso. Back to Embiid. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
And just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Pass to Hartenstein. Embiid with the steal. Bridges, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for New York. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end. You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Bridges outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Harden against Caruso. Here's Embiid, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 2. Now we have a moment to go. And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Knicks, Brook Lopez is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Durant. Then there's McCollum. And it's Dort in at the 2-guard spot. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And KD drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
On the wing, Bane. Defended by Dort. Embiid sets the pick for Bane. Embiid is at the elbow. The Knicks pull it in. Over Moody. No good from Durant. Bulls trail by 4. Bane finds Harden. Pass to Embiid. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Hartenstein.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. I would like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Knicks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
McCollum outside. This one for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bane, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
A moment now to see the numbers for Bridges. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Outside Durant. Back to McCollum. A 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Bane against Dort. Bane passes to Embiid. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee at the break. Back to Durant. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
Embiid with the screen on McCollum. Bane kicks to Bridges. For the tie. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Chalk up 2 there.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And at the top of the key, Moody. And here's Harden for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant dishes to McCollum. Dort with a screen for McCollum. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity, because you have to have an edge to get that and one shot to fall.
For New York, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now, here's Bane. 18 points for him. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Bulls with another miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is. Able to score against physical defenders.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Embiid, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Bridges attacking. And they double up Embiid. And that one is good. Embiid's got 11 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Cullen passes to Durant. Lopez sets a screen for Durant. It's deflected. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Durant. 2 points. That one goes. Moody's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Moody. Over Moody. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. Here's Moody. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Moody. And New York with a change here, too. Gordon's checked in for Lopez. Embiid with a screen on McCollum. Harden. Embiid finds Grant over Durant. The Bulls with another miss.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. KD's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Bulls trail by 10. Harden outside. Grant outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Grant's got 9.
I like the confident response from Jeremy Grant.
And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused point.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Grant sets a screen for Bridges. Embiid is at the elbow. Over Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Gordon.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Outside, Dort releases. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Dort. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. The Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Harden against McCollum. Harden the pass to Bing. Embiid with a screen on Dort. Payne for three. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pulls it up. And again, it's New York.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Grant for three. It's rebounded by New York. Inside, here's McCollum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McCollum's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offense.
2 minutes.
Out to Bridges. Payne for three. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bridges. Pass to Embiid. From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Dort. And the layup's good off the glass. Dort's got 5 now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges for three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He's got 5.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's McCollum. An easy 2 points on the layup. McCollum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Bridges sets the screen for Grant. Pass to Embiid. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And good that time. McCollum's got 22.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Back to the action in just a minute. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does...
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Moody is out there with Grant. Then it's Harden, and it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Fades off the left rim and out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Looking to get back on track here. It's laid in by Harden.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside?
Pass to Robinson. Now McCollum. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
First one falls for him. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
To the paint, and stolen by Gordon. And they're moving it up. High, arcing shot, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, that little floater has been a reliable weapon in Caruso's arsenal.
Kicks it out to Grant. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Gordon finds McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 26 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harden against McCollum. Harden right side. Schroeder outside. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Chicago.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Nice move. Chicago grabs the miss. Moody's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Harden. Schroeder with the screen on Smart. The 3 from Harden. Knicks with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's McCollum. Chicago grabs the miss. Moody's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Harden outside. Down low. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Bulls. And New York with a change here, too. Durant's checked in for Alex Caruso. Robinson a screen on Schroeder. Outside, KD. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. KD's got 14 points here in the second half.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Smart against Harden. Her kicks to Bridges. Bridges a screen on Durant. From downtown, Moody's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCollum. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Outside, Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Bridges outside. Pass to Harden. Over Smart. And again, no good by Chicago.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Cullen passes to Smart. Now Robinson. He's covered by Grant. Schroeder outside. Grant on the wing. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Robinson sets a screen for KD. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Grant.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Embiid comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Bane in for James Harden. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Knicks. Schroeder passes to Moody. Bridges outside. Embiid with a screen on Gordon. Bridges kicks to Bane. And the three off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
KD dishes to Gordon. Here's Smart. They get it back. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Cullen passes to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Schroeder. Bridges inside. He's against Gordon.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Pass to KD. For three. Chicago grabs the miss. Bane with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Let's go. Bane, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Good. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Cullen passes to Durant. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
First free throw is good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for C.J. McCollum. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Harden with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Moody. Bridges a screen on KD. Moody the pass to Harden. No good on the three.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To the middle. Gordon the pass to KD. Shot clock at 5. Bane with the steal.
Bane with the hops.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Embiid sets the pick for Bane. Sinks the three-pointer. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
New York moving the ball around. KD finds Gordon. Now Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to KD. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For 3.
Durant's got 45 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight, tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Smooth sailing for New York. Now Caruso. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Thank you.